Am I a bad baseball fan for loving and respecting Barry Bonds and recognizing his career home run total and his single season record as the record? Does that make me a bad baseball fan? Because the counter to that is you don't care about cheating. You don't care about the history. You don't care about the integrity of the game or the sport and blah, 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 blah. If I say Barry Bonds is my home run king, which, by the way, I think Aaron Judge agrees with me. I think he has said that publicly, that 73 is the record. Does that make me a bad baseball fan?
Nope, not at all. Next question.
Why?
That was
Why?
Easy. That was pretty easy. Why would it make you a bad baseball fan? Again,
I just said because if I don't care about the integrity.
I would. So with where I just started with the Black Sox, which is we could go back farther if you want, but let's start there because I don't know anybody that's going to listen to this that was kicking around or going to games prior to that. All right, and if you are, I'd fucking love to have you on. But you can start there and just think about where things have gone. Why would it make you a bad baseball fan? If you like baseball now, that was a part of baseball then. Where's the line of demarcation? When do you stop associating with the scandalous nature of the game? Like, at what era do you draw the line? Because, like I said, along every era, there's things you could talk about that are not great about the game of baseball all along the way. So to look at somebody who is acknowledging a quote unquote alleged steroid user, alleged PED user as a leader in a statistical category is just doesn't make any sense to me. Like, I get it. Again, I fully get it, because if you want to say, well, this is in my Hall of Fame, got it. And from there, you have to understand it's not that there's no reasoning with these individuals. It's they are taking the stance and will die on the hill of, I believe these people to have never offended the game in a way that I respect. So that's who I'm considering for my hallowed hall. And fans do that all over sports. The problem with baseball is the Hall of Fame has actively taken a role in choosing which stories they want to tell. And that is horseshit.
Yeah. Joe, where do you fall on this?
Big Barry?
Yeah, just like, I mean, in general, like to the question of people being like, if Aaron Judge hits 62, then he's the home run king, because anyone who hit more than 61 in baseball history is taking steroids, allegedly.
To a certain extent, I agree with that. I don't mean, if you just, I don't want to say Barry Bonds isn't the home run king because he's hit the most home runs, but I think it's pretty obvious.
If you don't, you're wrong.
If he didn't take steroids, he wouldn't have hit 73 home runs in a season. He wouldn't probably have the most home runs in history. And I think that's pretty obvious. You think that's not true? Barry Bonds never took steroids. You think he hits 73 home runs in a year? There's no way.
The best bat to ball skill and
he didn't even take the good
combination.
Shit. He didn't take the good shit?
The game has ever seen.
Why before there's like an obvious day, you can basically look at the pictures, there's a day where he started taking steroids. Why didn't he hit anywhere close to 73 before he took them?
He didn't swing as hard. He was saving.
Joe, there's levels to this game, Joe. There's levels to this game.
Yeah.
Think about it. He had to have gotten better and better and better because the pitches he saw became less and less and less. They became fewer and fewer. So, there's no medicine you're taking that's helping you get to those pitches and see those pitches, identify those pitches.
But when he hits the ball and you're like twice as strong, obviously that's going to make it go further. Your chances of hitting a home run obviously go up dramatically.
Bay Area, you could factor in weather. I mean, there's a lot.
There's a lot of people that took steroids that didn't hit 73 home runs in the season.
There's a lot. Barry Bonds is the best steroid user of all time.
Hundreds of Major League Baseball players took steroids. Only 2 of them hit 70 home runs in a year. 2. Like, people think that you just stick a needle in your ass and start socking dingers. Like, that's just not what happens. You still have to be good at baseball.
No one's saying Barry Bonds isn't good at baseball. That's just, there's a huge pendulum swing, I believe, where Barry Bonds, when he was first in trouble for doing this, was like the biggest piece of shit, scumbag, doesn't deserve the record. But now, as time has passed, everyone kind of wants to suck Barry off.
Yeah, it was because he was an asshole. If we're being honest. Big Mac didn't get the same flack because he was on the cover of the fucking Got Milk posters, and he was Mark McGwire. Like, people love Mark McGwire. People love Sammy Sosa too.